Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
because my
so.
understanding of it is like you don't enter REM sleep.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like you just remain on that constant edge, which like it tells
yeah,
by my watch. Like I am like at that edge all the time. Like like 4 or 5 hours of sleep every night.
yeah. Your body speed runs that.
Yeah.
They're like, You guys want to see a sweet REM cycle level skip? Whoop. Just smoke a fat bowl or before going to bed."
Take that big old bong rip, son. Just I ain't your therapist, bitch.
You're gonna find the bodies.
We'll force them to listen to it.
Panera Bread's Deadly Lemonade asks, what that ass do?
We do need a splooge on that. Full of shit and goddamn shit. Nope.
Big squirt.
Is that real? Chocolate.
No, obviously I'm the rat. This is the A2J podcast. I'm your host Axel, and this is my co-host John.
What up, folks? Welcome. Pull up a chair, open up your ear holes, get ready to be unlearned today, because we ain't got shit to talk about.
Not much at all.
The shit that interests us, you know.
Yeah. So how's it going with you?
I mean, it's going good, dude. Fucking, you know, same old shit, different toilet kind of day. I
Nice,
did,
nice.
though, have this one interesting fellow come into work today. So, you know,
Do tell.
I work in customer service, so a lot of people come in and a lot of times they just want to talk. They just want to tell something off their head.
Disgusting.
So this guy,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Fuck these guys. Fucking, I ain't your therapist, bitch. But this guy comes in and he's with his daughter, and he comes up, and you can kind of tell the guy just wants to fucking talk. And
Yeah.
I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you a little bit of time and stuff before, like, I'm just like, all right, moving on to the next person.
You got an egg timer you set right as this
So,
fool starts talking. Like, you got 5 minutes, Buster. Yeah.
and so as like he's kind of comes up and he's like starting to talk, he's it's like I don't even know how we got on the topic of his family. And he was talking about how they did things on the side of the hitman variety and
Oh.
grew up in a house without flooring or carpets because they rolled people up in said carpets and disposed of them. Like
What the
just literally
fuck?
like talking very loud just in a
What
convenience
the
store.
frick?
Just literally like, yeah, dude, they just did this, and you know, and one time they like cut off this highway between this road and this road, and killed these two guys, and there's so many witnesses that they just said fuck it and killed like about 100 people.
No way. Is
Yeah,
this real IRL scary John Wick?
yeah, no, not real. Looked it up, nothing. Unless
Yeah.
fucking some hillbillies out from bumfuck nowhere can hide killing 100 fucking people.
Oh, crackhead John Wick?
Dude, I believe that, dude. But you know,
Yeah.
they're just in the parking lot fucking doing fucking karate to nothing. In
He's
their
just
head they're doing this.
hanging out with you, just yeah, fucking shut down a whole highway and murdered everyone.
No, I'm literally like checking other people out during this time. His daughter's like, "Dad, let's go. Let's get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here." And I'm just like, "What the fuck?" And like today she like came in that
she's
like
just
came back in later and was asking where like one of my bosses was, and I'm just like, "Oh yeah, she's no longer here." She's like, "Oh man, she was always so nice. Told me to always like keep a good head on my shoulders." I'm just like, you know, she's good people. Like, you know, like keep a
yeah,
good head on your
she's
shoulders.
not a hitman, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just like, God damn, she must have known something. Because dude, the people up here,
I like
it's
to
a
think
different
that she was,
story.
like, pleading with her father, like, "Dad, no, don't tell him anymore. You're
You're
giving
gonna,
up the family secrets."
you're gonna ruin my training. This is what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
I want to
They're
be the
gonna
best hit lady ever.
they're gonna find the bodies.
Dude, speaking of that, me and my lady have both heard some stories of people talk about how like people just, you know, happen to go lost up here. They just take a turn and you don't have to just find them again. I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
like,
where you live is where a bunch of freaks live, so
I mean, you're not wrong.
bunch of weirdos.
You're not wrong. Why do you think I'm fucking leaving?
I mean, there was a whole documentary, like not a documentary. It was like a more of
It was. It was a docu-series.
what was it called? It was like a
Murder
um,
Mountain.
yeah, Murder Mountain. Yeah, that's
Dude,
right. You just go and say it for the whole class.
I remember after that shit came out, we got so many texts from all you fuckers. Be like, "Oh my god, are you guys okay?" It's like, dude, we're like 200 miles north of that area. We're fine.
Oh,
Like,
we weren't saying if you were maybe other people did, but we were just like, "Yo, did you see this sweet dog, bro? It's
yeah,
actually kind of rad."
it was a good one, but
Whoa, yeah.
yeah.
Old man die?
Fuck. But yeah, no, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah,
Like, we'll be back. It's a great area.
really made me
Just
think. Yeah,
oh yeah,
profound. It was profound, dude.
profound in the Axel genre of docu-series.
Yeah, it was very eye-opening. Made me realize, man, if ever I'm if ever I'm like 18 out of high school again and I need a job, I'm not gonna be a trimmer, that's for damn sure.
Oh god, no. Like, oh, especially back then, like, trimmigrants is what we call them.
Yeah. I
And
rem
honestly, I do gotta say,
yeah.
like, the area definitely prospered underneath the illegal drug trade and stuff because there was so much money into it that was going back into local shit to
Mhm.
where it supported the community. And ever since the legalization, you can actually just see it just slowly just like decline. Like
Yeah.
small businesses are shutting down. Like uh the place I worked last, he's shutting doors.
Really?
Yeah, he just posted he's like stores closing down. He couldn't hang anymore. Like wasn't doing
Couldn't
enough business to keep up with online ordering.
yeah, the last sweatshirts he sold was to us.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to go back, maybe try to go back after work tomorrow and pick up a few things like before I'm out of here and he's
Yeah.
out of there. And I was like, it kind of sucks, but it's also like kind of nice because like moving to the new area, there's nothing close to it that homebrew wise. So I would have to order offline. So now I'm like, okay, I don't feel as bad now.
Yeah.
Like, cause I would love to support him more. Like even now, like I wish I had, but
What can you
fucking
do?
life. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's not your fault, you know?
No, definitely not. I mean, I did work there, and there were days that I worked 6 hours and did not help a single person. Like,
I remember you telling us about those days. You'd hop on Discord, we'd be playing a game, and you'd be like, "Didn't do shit."
yeah, worked on my D&D.
Yeah,
Like,
put
did
on
work.
played Bardcore the entire day, just jammed out to Bardcore.
Seriously, fought off homeless people. Like,
Yeah,
or like the houseless. I don't know what the proper term is, but these
yeah.
bitches be homeless. Like
These not, yeah, I don't know.
unhoused.
No cardboard box.
No, the clothes
Oh.
on their backs.
They would only come you'd, like, think you have a customer, but they're just coming in to scope out for copper and scrap metal. It's like, "Listen."
Pamphlets. They would jack our pamphlets.
Yeah, anything, man, anything free. Yeah,
Anything not nailed the fuck down,
yeah,
they just grab.
man, that's a hustle, though. Like, if I was homeless, I'm going into, like, hotels to get mints, going to
Like
Burger King, get all the ketchup packets, make some ketchup, water, tomato soup.
the one thing like I don't get is like if you're homeless, you're not
Just
bound to
buy a
anywhere.
house.
Just buy a house. Just why can't you just do that, dude? Like just
Yeah,
put your
what's
money
wrong?
together.
Just stop being
Don't buy
poor.
stuff. Yeah. Stop buying your goddamn avocado toast and you'll have a house in no
Yeah.
time. But no, it's like why don't you like hitch a ride to somewhere like up here or like out in nowhere? Like go live off the fucking land. It's
Nobody
a
wants to give you a ride. That's one thing. It's like
dude, you can find someone that will give you a ride. I have lived in an area that has proven that fact over and over again. Someone will give you a ride.
I think you
Gas,
first have
scratch, or ass.
yeah, you first have to get over that mental hump though, that where like a lot of people put themselves in situations where they're not going to do anything because mentally they think, "Oh, I have but nobody's going to do this or that's not going to happen cuz X, Y, or Z," you know.
Yeah.
So that's the first part is they're probably say, "Ah, nobody would give me a ride all the way out there or something." And
But then again, why not just start moving? Like, just start slowly making your way up to an area where you're just like, see the woods and like, fucking go for it.
yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, I get living in the city convenience. Like, you do have a food source, you have people giving you money. I people do it all the time. Like, I'm not like blaming these people for anything because a lot of them are we're 2 paychecks away from that. Like,
Yeah,
in a
tell
sense,
me about it.
like fuck, like I was like with our situation going on, and like we're not uh fully sure of like what was happening at the beginning, and it could have been that thing where it's like we paid a dude to stay at a place, and he just fucking didn't hold up his end of the deal.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we moved down there and someone else lives there and we're just like, the fuck? And we're out of a place and have all of our shit. And we're just like, cool.
That's
What?
we'll just live in the U-Haul then.
Yeah, I guess this U-Haul's ours now.
Pretty cheap.
Just
You think
good thing I watched all those stealth camping videos and U-Hauls.
yeah.
So do we want to talk a little bit about what this little love child of ours is about? This little A2J podcast, if you will? Like,
Mm,
give the fans a little something of what we
nah.
are? Yeah, no, fuck you guys. You guys can guess.
Me and my buddy here, John,
So,
we've always John has always kicked the idea around of wanting to do a podcast because we do a lot of D&D. And at the time when big podcasts were doing D&D shows like
a
Critical
Critical
Role.
Role, Dimension 20. Shout out, though. Those guys are fucking rad.
Yeah, not another D&D podcast, Dungeons and
Jin
Daddies,
Daddies.
The Adventure Zone,
Adventure Zone was good.
all the classic ones that everyone has listened to. And I am big into like YouTube and like in YouTube culture and stuff. I watch a lot of different channels, a lot of creators that I really like, and it's always interested me. But when John would tell me like we should make this into a show, like I'd be like, "Nah, we're not that funny. We're not like that interesting."
I mean, we're not, but,
Yeah, exactly. We're still not. But I started noticing that a lot of the podcasts that I listen to are just people talking about just Japanese, they're just speaking it. They're just going off on just normal day-to-day stuff, and it's just like it's not that it's interesting, it's not that I'm learning anything. It's just that you get a feeling of that you're hanging out with somebody, and like I started realizing that. And I for me personally, like I always thought it'd be cool to do a channel, but I just never really thought about it until you me and I think me and you were on Discord, or we were playing a game or something. um and got brought up again, and you were just like, let's start a podcast, like. And I was all like, I was just joking it off. I was like gonna just, like usual, just
no. Yeah, I remember that night. We were like sitting there chilling, talking, and we were like on a good tangent. I think it was like your brother was there with us, or like
that's what it
somebody
was.
else was, and they were just laughing. And
Hmm.
I'm just like, dude, we should just totally just fucking do this as like a podcast. And like, you're like, oh, well, me and like my sister were kind of thinking about it.
That's right.
And I'm just like, dude, like, go for it or something like that. And like, then like, I think you did bring up like, why don't we just do one?
You said that all you needed was what was a number 2, a partner in crime. And I
That is
said
true.
that, "Okay, I'll be it. I'll be your partner."
Okay.
And then we were like we started discussing things, and I I discussed further about how like my siblings wanted to do a podcast, which is a
Yeah.
is not a
Same.
bad idea, but like that's just talking about family trauma, and I'm boy, oh boy,
Um,
do I really want to talk about family drama.
that's just a great time. Want to relive that every day and to let all you guys know about it.
It's interesting, but it's just like it's also like I gotta live with these people afterwards, and and although like there's issues, they support me enough to probably listen to this too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course they will. We'll force them to listen to it. If
So
not, you can never talk to either of us again.
yeah, so I think that's what really kicked it off was that, but at the same time, that was back in early January,
Yep.
and I was gonna go back. I was going to finish my last semester. We were on winter break. No, no, we were starting the new semester on
Yeah.
January 22nd, and I was like, well, like we got really excited, and uh, I remember I got a I got a gift card from work
Yep.
for my 10 years of service,
Yeah,
and I
pretty
was
much.
And I was all like, I got $250 towards Amazon. Let's get us some microphones and some, stands and lights, and let's do this. So we got some decent microphones, not the greatest, but I like them.
I
And
think they work great. We got some shitty ass lights though, I gotta say.
yeah, we did. I went, I mean, like it was, the
They
budget was,
worked.
yeah,
And so it's like we know we do need a splooge on that kind of stuff.
yeah.
But because like mine burnt out like I don't know how, like just one day it stopped working and I pulled it out of its USB port and one of the fucking little like connection like things was just fucking full on fried, like
Oh,
black.
wow.
I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, like okay, that's why it didn't work. Like just
Yeah. I
done.
got lucky because it came in a 2 pack.
Hmm.
So we looked at a bunch of different ones, and we're just trying to stretch $250 among each other with like mics and like different stuff. Um it was like microphones, lights, uh, uh
Tripods.
tripods, yeah,
And I
because
think
because yeah, yeah, that was pretty much it.
yeah.
Um I think there was like some other stuff, but we were trying to stretch it thin, and yeah, we got a 2 pack of lights. Mine works. It's set up behind my desk right now.
I guess I used
Um,
mine too much. I went too hard on the paint, I guess.
yeah,
Like I was it was really good lighting to get like
yeah,
good pictures of my butthole.
yeah.
Like
I
just
did
look in
notice
the
that
mirror with
too.
that. Yeah, I'm glad you liked them and you gave me
Yeah,
those comments. I have taken them to heart.
yeah. I got kind of upset. You said they were scratch and sniff, and you got me on that joke, but
God
I
damn it,
just
dude.
kept trying to sniff my phone, but blonde.
Holy shit.
But so we went we like a quick gasoline fire. We went as fast as possible trying to get I th- we wanted I in my head I was like, Psh, I could do like a recording once a week. How hard can it be? Like I just record it, then like get the files, put it through some editing, out of an intro and an outro, and bam, send it out. I didn't realize there's got to be some editing involved, unless you just want a dry ass like so like
What you up
Pokemon.
to? Yeah, you definitely do that. Like
It was
eh,
more of us just ranting forever about, because we would just like we could talk, we
oh
could
yeah.
yap.
Oh,
and we were yapping.
oh yeah. No, like listening to it, like once we were like going over it, we're just like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we could talk and we had good conversation, but
I think
it's
there's like there's funny parts, but there's like it's just a lot of like us rambling around in circles, and that was fun. But then January 22nd showed up. I was not able to edit. I was editing, but I was just like, I was learning how to edit at the same time I was editing,
mhm.
and that was really slow. And I remember I had a few nights I was able to get to it, but then just school got in the way, and I was like, yeah, I think we're going to have to well, we both were like realizing we're gonna have to pause until that's over with, and then it finally was done. Graduated.
What's
A
up? Congratulations.
yeah, IT cybersecurity. Still at the same job
Uh,
though. Nobody cares.
yeah, no pay increase.
Semester ended, we come back in, we're like, yeah, it's happening again.
Fuck yeah, no, we came and hit it hard. Like we did
we
it hard for like 4 weeks.
we did I think 3 or 4 episodes. I finished editing the first one.
Unreleased for you those at home. Maybe if you subscribe, you might be able to find out more.
Yeah. Mm, we might, I mean, future stuff is on the way, we don't know, but uh those episodes might or might not come out. I need to go through some of them to like, because the reason why we're saying may or may not is because I finished editing the first one. We felt really good about it. We gave it to others to listen to, and they gave us their honest opinion. They were positive, but they had things that could be fixed, and they weren't big things. It was just like little things here and there, and we are like, oh cool, no problem, because like episode 2 is obviously way better. Episode 2 was a dud. There was funny moments, but it wasn't consistent. It was just like my energy was super low. And when I was talking, I just kept saying like and a bunch. And
Not much has changed.
no, not much has, because for recording this one and I haven't even thought about it. I've just been yapping.
Yep. Oh, you're good.
And well, so we I mean, what did you think of that second episode? Like how did you feel about it?
Basically the same.
Yeah.
Like we had good parts in it. Like I liked a lot of it, and like not every episode's going to be a banger. Like not
No.
every episode's going to be a fucking winner.
Yeah.
And but it was just I don't know. Like it just didn't have the spark like the first one did, and
Mhm.
haven't listened to that third one yet. But
Well,
yeah,
I'll have to put it up somewhere for us to listen to, because I haven't even reopened it up. I haven't even I didn't want to, but we basically told each other like, okay, because the problem was I think we were just I wanted to do long episodes. I was like,
yeah,
if we're still in the if we're still flowing, why turn the faucet off, why not just let that thing just flow?
because sometimes you don't have a big well, dog. Sometimes you
Because
got a little well, and
yeah,
you got to build back up.
because sometimes the water isn't good, it's stale. Right?
Sometimes
Sometimes,
you live in Flint, Michigan.
yeah, sometimes you turn God, Flint, Michigan. No.
Oops, too soon.
I was gonna make
Oh,
an
it's still going
analogy
on.
about how you turn on the faucet and like the first cup bit is like hot until like you get actual cold water, but yeah, sometimes it's just Flint, Michigan water and you can't even touch it.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not water.
Sometimes you need a gas mask to even pour a cup of water. um, yeah, that's a good analogy for it. Like, Yeah, it was like, we saw those, we saw the second episode. I listened to it on my way to, like, the one of my company's locations in Reno, and I was like, "This is boring." This this was like, and it wasn't even just, it was like, mostly I was like, cuz I had it, I was like watching it on my dash, like,
Yeah,
just like, every once in a while looking, and I'm just like robotic, just like cuz I didn't want to touch my mic cuz it makes sounds.
yeah,
And yeah, um I remember I texted you, I was like, how do you feel?
yeah,
What are you thinking about this?
no,
This
yeah,
is kind of not it.
yeah. I
And then
zonked out a lot while working, while listening to it, where it was just like I would hear bits and pieces of it, and then just zone out and not really
yeah.
collect any of it. Yeah, it was us talking.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, we definitely talked.
We're damn sure we talked.
We're talking now, man.
Yeah.
But
There was some good topics, and I think we should bring some of them back.
oh
But
yeah,
we're
yeah.
doing what you originally said that I steamrolled over.
No, we're trying shit. We're new.
Yeah,
We don't know what we're doing. Because
but
it's like, who knows? Maybe that is the format that we end up wanting. Like, we get through and people are like, "We want more. We want more." Like, no,
maybe
you still get this. This is what you get.
I like the idea of maybe like doing like you were saying, originally we should just do streams that are then podcasts or something like that. And I think that would be cool if we were like doing gaming, or maybe that's what you said, is gaming then that.
I think both, like, because like gaming, like, I think it's fun and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not good at them, so it's gonna
Real
be fun
quick,
for
what up
everybody watching.
gamers? What up
What's up?
gamers? We love you.
But I was like, I think it would be fun to do like a live stream podcast where we could literally have people, Patreon, whatever, like guest of the week, fucking top commenter, whatever we decide,
Yeah.
like all can come in and like literally give us topics to talk about, whatever. And then we could either, yeah, transpose that into a actual pod episode, or literally just have it be like the live stream and you just have to be a part of it to see it
Yeah, that yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Yeah, it'd be good. We'd be like sitting here just like reading chat and like, oh,
and just
Panera
ranting off what they did
Bread's
us.
Panera Bread's deadly lemonade ass. What that ass do? It
Okay.
winks and it poops.
It farts a lot. A lot of hot air comes out of it. Pretty smelly. A lot of
Yeah.
smelly. I do eat a decent amount of protein, so
I make methane.
cows ain't got shit on me.
Yeah, they don't. They suck.
Dude,
Cows
I know
got no riz.
I know tangent, but speaking of like YouTube and shit like that, there's actually one guy I've been watching a fuck ton of. It's called Hoof GP, and it's this guy, a Scottish guy, that goes around and just like cleans up cow hoofs. And like there's like
Oh,
some dude,
you're on the farmer algorithm. You're on that. What is it? What is it called? It's
cottage
uh
score.
no, when you clean a farrier. You're on that. You're on that
Yeah,
farrier algorithm right now.
pretty much. But like, I don't watch horses. I watch these cows. Mainly
Yeah,
this guy because like it just like very soothing and whatnot. And he comes through and cuts through, the horn,
just cuts their
whittles it
whole
down.
hoof off.
Dude, sometimes, like, not
Yeah.
like really, but like they have like hella fucked up like cavities in them, just full of
Oh.
pus, to where he's just like fucking just knifing them down. And he's like, all right,
No.
we need a block on this one. And like they put like these fat blocks on it and then just wrap it
Yeah.
up. And they're like, we'll see him in 2 weeks. He'll be fine. It's
I'm
just like,
just
oh,
Well, it gets me because I've seen these, like, I've been on this corner, like when you watch YouTube Shorts. Sometimes the algo just hits you in a weird way. Been
hmm
seeing some of this farrier content, and it just when they because they'll have like an abscess or something, and I've seen the
Yeah.
cow ones too, and they'll be like, gotta get in there, and they'll cut like with that little like ice like that
The
ice
hook
cream
knife.
scooper. Yeah, the hook knife. they'll, they'll get a scoop of hoof ice cream and just like plop it into a into your little waffle cup.
Oh god, dude. Nope.
Abscess.
Full of shit
uh,
and goddamn shit. Nope.
yeah. Well, yeah, they cut into it and it's like a big cavity in there, and like they just like they're like, okay, let's put a big rubber block on it and like wrap it up, and then but
Squirt it with just iodine.
yeah, it's big squirt, clean it as best they can, and then wrap it up, and then but in my head, I'm just like, I'm thinking about all the times that I've put it on a band-aid, like and I don't even really do I do IT stuff, like I'm not really working anymore, so it's
Mhm.
like and my band-aid will like eventually like be like the adhesive is just like nah
I'm
it
out.
ain't my day.
Yeah. You've been on for 3 days and water and sweat and I'm out.
It's like I wash my hands once and
I
it's
got the
like
black Phillies.
it's like it goes down
Do,
the
do,
drain.
do. Do, do, do.
You just hear gunshots in the
Do, do,
bathroom.
do,
What
do,
happened?
do, do. Shut
My
up! You don't
yeah,
understand.
my band-aid fell off. Ooh.
Come out with a folded flag.
Now my cut is literally gonna get infected.
As you look, it already is.
but but to that extent, like my band-aids can't even stay on during work. How is a freaking cow or a horse gonna keep this thing clean, you
Well,
know?
they're over there fucking doing like a boxer's wrap on
That's
it,
true.
and that, and
They're
they're
like,
also like literally like throwing like a fucking like handful of fucking like acid on it that helps like keep the wound clean. It's not probably acid.
"Oh."
It's probably some kind of. It is like an acid of some
Oh,
sort.
I was like, "Whoa, they put acid on it? For real?
For real, dude.
No way."
Oh, dude, I don't know
Like,
why, but that
you're the
reminds
expert."
me. That fucking reminds me of when we were doing my one of my like adventures I wrote for you guys about
Yeah.
the time dilation one where like I had the pirates that crashed up here and hid their treasure in some kind of cove, and you're
Yeah.
just like looked at me, you're like, "Is that real?"
It's a it's a real life Goonies?
Dude, I fucking wish so hard it was.
Oh, it
Because yeah,
was
we would be doing that
oh,
shit. Fort Bragg might
dude.
have more of that shit. We'll see.
Listen, they don't need to make another Goonies movie. They just need to make more movies like The Goonies, okay?
Yes. No, I would love a continuation off of it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know in what sense, like, because it's like, how would it be? I would just love to have all the other characters come back and their kids doing some kind of stupid adventure like that.
Mhm.
Where it's like, and they're like, the parents spot being like, you shouldn't do it, but go for what you want. It's your time down there. It's your time.
I maybe something like this. So the Goonies, they're uh, okay. It's not about the whole Goonies squad, but the Goonies, grown up, like about to be in like out of high school, going to college. All of them get together again for like one last hangout, and like things go weird, and they have to like
Patellis get released from prison, and they come after him and try to fucking to kill him because they put them in prison, and the mom is dead. Oh, dude, we got this. We need to pitch this.
We need to pitch it.
Oh, you
No,
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Don't tell nobody. This is
like,
ours.
they take a or maybe they just think, like, they're looking at the culture scape that's happening in the moment. They're like, "There's no cool, like, adventures going on. None of these kids are, like, enjoying life." So they take the time to make their own treasure map, hide like some of the treasure that they got, and like they leave little breadcrumbs here and there for like kids in the neighborhood to find it, but it takes forever. So now
40 years later.
yeah, now they're in, like, a nursing home or something. Or and then they, yeah, some kids find the breadcrumbs, the treasure map, and they solve the mystery.
Dude, I think that that would be like a little like cool thing where it's like it you don't see any of that. You start off with like the new kids finding it out, and like the treasure leads them to the like hospice room,
Yeah.
and like it's just like Chunk sitting there,
Yeah.
no clothes on, having a seizure, just fucking wiggling. It's like,
Yeah, oh my
oh.
god, that seizure. He's no, Chunk!
Yeah, and then you have Sloth in the corner, somehow still alive, just
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah. Sloth is fine, he actually didn't age at all, he looks
Yeah,
great.
looks exactly the same somehow.
Yeah.
If only it was like maybe a mask or something. No, it's actually a real dude.
That would be, wild and scary.
That would be fun though. But dude,
Yeah,
I don't know. Goonies shaped my childhood for definite. I always wanted to go on one of those quests where like you just stumble upon something like oh you're just out for a nature hike doop
yeah.
doop 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 doo, and then all of a sudden you just see like an ancient carving and you're just like oh what's that
Oh,
oh
no
beep
way. Yeah,
oh
yeah,
secret tunnel
yeah.
fucking
You
jump down into it no holds barred.
yeah, and go down, got solve puzzles, put, like, a big triangle rock into, like, a triangle-shaped hole.
Use the key
Whoa.
to not actually as a key but as a turn device for the
Yeah.
thing that traps them because they
I wa
did the wrong way.
I wanna be the f I wanna find that cave and then end up being one of those skeletons that's, like, got stabbed by the trap. Just like, I want the trap to, like, when somebody else comes, like, I turn into the skeleton because I got hit with the trap, and then, like, then years later, you come in and you're just like, "Whoa, whoa, ancient secret," and then, like, all of a
We'll
sudden the
find a
trap
wallet.
yeah, you find, "Whoa, what's this?" And then you look up and it's me, and then the trap, like, takes the spear out of my chest and I fall on you.
My best friend I lost 15 years ago. I was following in his footsteps, and this is how far he made it.
Oh,
He
now
was
I'm
much
a
smarter than
skeleton.
me. How's he talking?
Ah, it's just movie magic. Don't be don't be afraid.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be
Anyways, Hollywood, do your thing.
make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm down to play Chunk as an older man, even though I think he is still alive.
And I'm down to play one of those skeletons or a dead body or something. Whatever. It doesn't have to be anything big.
Just want my name on there. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Kinda neat.
Yeah,
Kinda awesome.
kind of
Oh.
fucking rad.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I get to kiss somebody or something. Like maybe there's a love interest in the story.
This is the fucking necrophile of the group.
You know what's weird? It didn't one of the Ninja Turtles like kiss the real life woman? Or am I just thinking about something else?
You might have saw a Reddit post about that or something because I'm not positive that there was any kind of physical like kissing, but there was definitely like leans into it, long hand touches,
Oh,
deep eye looks.
I think I know what I'm thinking about. I think there's a interview with the Ninja Turtles. Um, but this is for anybody wondering. There's like a live who doesn't know. There's a live action Ninja Turtles that came out when we were kids, and at the time it was rad as
It
hell.
still is red. Shit holds up.
Yeah, it still is. You can just see everyone's face within the masks and stuff.
That's
But
part of it, dog.
yeah, that's part of it. What are you talking about?
Dude, I don't get
they
it how the first
they
one was
ate
so
those
good
humans.
and that second and third one sucks so bad. Like they were good, but like it got so bad.
Yeah. But
Sorry, go
what
on.
I'm thinking about is well, real quick, there's just an interview that happened with the characters in costume and the chick. I forget her name. Sorry. But it she so they were all getting interviewed, and like the turtles say some raunchy jokes about dating or like having sexual relations with the chick of the group in the movie.
Yeah,
Um, if you haven't seen it, then
I have not.
oh man, it's a treat. Maybe let me bring it up. Maybe hey, let's take a moment.
Yeah,
Let's do a live reaction to this.
yeah.
Um,
Let's do it.
okay. This is interview with the Ninja Turtles. Here we go.
Guys, let me ask you this. Do you sometimes wish that April was a turtle?
Whoa, definitely.
Conceptually, that works for me.
You know, I
Where you
It's
going?
not even them. What the fuck are
Over,
these
I've been in
things?
relationships for months now.
Rap, chill, man.
And she won't do it.
She can't hold her breath.
No, she can't do it.
The biggest problem is she can't hold her breath long enough, you know?
Uh oh. Uh oh.
What the?
Let me say something. I just wanted to say that
10
the
seconds,
one
please.
thing, the one thing about the turtles being a reporter, it's hard for me not to analyze. And the
What in the shit was that?
Oh man. That was kind of like it. Oh, let me stop sharing.
We got
It
that.
has a button right there I could just press. It's like it hovers above it that
Yeah.
says whether you can stop or change screens. But yeah, yeah, that was the interview that's infamous for the most awkward like interview uh with like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle
I don't even know which one those
universe.
ones are from
I don't know either. I
because
think it
that
might
definitely wasn't the first one.
well, you got to I mean, they're not going to use like the movie set costumes for interviews.
Yeah, but I even like just like the actor wasn't the actor.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't the original April O'Neil.
Oh, is that her name? April?
Yeah,
So I got a confession.
yeah.
I'm not like I watched the movie, like the
Mm.
OG movie, and that's probably like about it. Like I remember some episodes of the cartoon, but that
Oh,
was it.
dude, that hurts. Like you don't
What?
have like what like you don't have a Ninja Turtle you are or anything like the one that you
So
closely relate to, nothing like that. Like,
no, I know it. I know which one.
oh, okay, yeah. You Raphael, you the dark and
No,
broody one that likes to go out and be by himself.
no, obviously I'm the rat. Obviously, I am the ancient, wise, all-knowing. No,
Yeah,
I'm Donatello, dude. I'm like
nerd.
I'm the nerd, bro.
The IT guy, even in the fantasy, you're the IT guy.
Because he's like building gadgets and stuff, dude. He's like doing shit. It looks fun.
I could see it. I was like, you're into like that building that shit, like fucking
I,
you love robot fighting and shit. Like, yeah, you I see you doing that.
I like
Yeah.
I you know what? Growing up, I did so uh I watched the movie and I did watch it like on like morning cartoons and stuff. I did watch some Ninja Turtles, but I was more of a Power Ranger kid.
Yeah.
Um, but like people go on and on about like the like lore behind these shows, and I'm just like it's not that deep. It's like it's not
But
a
that's
whole.
the thing it is, they have so many comics about it. Like, dude, The Last Ronin, so fucking good. I would give that one a fucking read it if you like
Nah,
if you picked up
pass.
any of the TMNT comics, I would give that one a read.
Yeah,
Because it's like all the other brothers die and there's just one left that like fights the Foot Clan and shit. Like
that's kind of
it's
sick. Yeah,
it's
get rid of those
pretty
other losers. Yeah, they're too weak. That's why they died.
I mean, not wrong.
No, I thought Shredder was hella sick. I was like, that's a cool ass villain.
Dude, name just Shredder.
Yeah, Shredder.
Shredder.
He was
He's going to
the
shred you up.
he was the it's like that Halo voice, like before Halo, you know?
Oh, uh, it's like double kill,
Yeah, double
triple
kill.
kill, quad kill, pentakill. I'm pretty sure that's probably where I got that voice from. Was just playing those
Yeah,
fucking games a lot as a child.
but I didn't watch too much of it, but I knew enough to like get by. So yeah, I think Donatello.
Enough to get by, so I didn't get beat up at school.
It was just like nobody pressed me, so the like kids, we don't know the lore of shit. So unless it
Oh
was
god, no.
Pokemon, then we know the lore. We know the ancient tomes of
Not no
Pokemon.
more. Not no more with all the new
Yeah,
games that have come out.
I
Like
said ancient tomes, okay?
the original tomes. We're
Yeah,
Old Testament. These kids are fucking King James in it.
yeah, we're to them we are the Pokemon boomers, Pokemon boomer.
Dude, I gotta say, I would honestly would love to get a Switch and replay some of that Pokemon. Like, I've been
Just
talking to a coworker with it, and it's like I was like, that would be kind of fun, like to get back into because it's so extensive now.
just emulate it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you can. I mean, hey Nintendo, can you like get off the phone real quick?
shut the fuck up. Put your earmuffs on.
Yeah, quiet for a second. Go to the other room, Nintendo. Just real quick, I'll wave and you can come back. Okay. All
All right, don't
right.
fucking hack
Promise.
my system.
Okay. Uh, yeah. There's projects that you can actually like emulate Switch uh uh hardware now. It's there was a yeah
There isn't anymore. They all got taken
yeah,
down
they're
because
all gone, and
Nintendo's visual eye.
yeah, this is all just jokes anyways. So I'm talking about Minecraft. Like in Minecraft, like we talk
There's
about it.
emulators in Minecraft.
We're just this is like what if in Minecraft, like we got married. There was a story. The main I don't want to say company. I can't. I like but the main there was like one company that was making it, and then they got like a cease and desist. They disbanded, but two others that were already producing an emulator kind of took their place. So
Okay.
you cut
Yeah,
off one
send
of
me
their
that on the
head.
DL.
Yeah, not a yeah, well, I'm not saying you anything because it's not real, and I wouldn't do that
Oh no, you just got
anyways.
it's for research purposes.
Yeah, well, in Minecraft, after the honeymoon, maybe I'll send it.
Okay, good. Honeymoon's coming up.
Yeah. Yeah, just emulate the old games or whatever and stay up late drinking gamer sups and playing your gamer games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that transition right there.
Oh, I'm good with them.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking that good at segue, dude. You fucking come in Paul Blart style, just fucking.
I'm just cutting in where they need to go.
So, dude, you were talking about this a little bit earlier
Yeah.
about G Sups and their lean controversy. Like, we're both here. We're both G Sup fans. Like, I support them. Like,
Big
I
ups.
love, I love their product. Like, please sponsor us, please.
Please,
I'm
please,
not begging, but I will.
please, please, please.
Yeah, like I will. Like, I'll get on my hands and knees once I get
I
to a
don't.
new place.
I don't think we're big enough.
Dude, you got to
A
start
small
somewhere.
fry.
Just got to get that
Ye-
name out there.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
I remember like Cold Ones was gamer sponsors for like ever. Like back when that uh they who shall not be named G Fuel. Back when they were like big, like or they were getting popular, I remember Cold Ones, Max and anything for views, Max Mofo and anything for views they had gamer sub sponsors for like ever. And I was always thinking like, what the hell is gamer subs? What is this? Like, I don't even know. Like, I've never heard of it. Guess
Yeah.
it was like big in Australia. Because I think they're Australia based. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, they were around for a while. Never tried them until like recently, and
Yeah, I
uh,
think the first time I tried
yeah,
it is when you came up camping
yeah.
and you had it on you, and like I tried a little bit, and I was like, that
You,
was super good. And
you
then got
know,
that
I
free
got that
trial.
thing on me, boy.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad you did. You slapped it in my hands. Felt like the weight of like what it could carry, and dude, it was nice.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, and
yeah,
I like put it to my
absolutely.
mouth, took a slurp, and I was hooked. And then yeah, shortly after that, I got my own like little taster sample. Fucking loved it. And then been still waiting on doing a flavor just because I'm lazy and don't order shit online too often. And that it
They
takes a minute to get to you. But other than that,
yeah.
like, dude, that I stand by it because like you can literally portion out to what you fucking want. Like they don't pay us. Like this is us just talking.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna make a joke about it. It's like we're just advertising, but we're not
I,
gonna be a part of it until like we got something going on.
oh, it don't matter. We could let's email them. Let's just say it.
Yeah,
They'll give us a code. Use this
yeah.
code. Insert code here to
We'll
get 10% off. Insert percent off. Real percentage off here. And
yeah.
you know, like just
No, what we'll do is we'll find like somebody else that has a code, and we'll start just shilling their code.
listen to somebody. It's like look up their sponsorship and just find somebody. Be like, yeah, guys, go use their
Yeah,
guy's code. Like it's active for a little bit. Go do it, and
yeah.
tell them that we sent them in the notes.
Hmm. That'd be
And get enough of
freaking
those.
rad. Yeah, uh, yeah. The controversy. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, about the lean because
Okay.
what's that
Um,
about?
so we got a cease and desist on the lean flavor. If nobody knows, the lean flavor was it just had President Biden with like the two foam cups. Like it was, but lean is drug affiliated, so they sent a cease and desist uh from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security.
Oh shit, big timers.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, it just says, I mean, it's a lot of government speak, but it's basically saying that they cannot have the president on the logo, or the face of the president, or likeness of, I guess is a better way to say it. Because the way I say, why I say likeness, is because the new uh look is not just, they didn't technically get rid of Biden. They yeah,
Fuck yeah,
that's
dude.
good.
This was a fuck.
I guess I could have just done that, but whatever. Yeah, that's dope. It's fucking Groucho Marx glasses. This is basically the
I love
same
it.
photo, but Biden with Groucho Marx glasses. And what's funny is, I don't know who knows, but Groucho Marx glasses are these classic print glasses with the big nose and mustache. A
I
real
did not
guy,
know.
Groucho, real guy. Early, real early day comedian. Yeah, but yeah. So they just turned, they just pivoted. They're like, okay,
Ooh,
no president likeness. Got it. Put on the Groucho Marx glasses. Undercover. Who is this guy? I don't know who he is.
dude, speaking of though, that flavor sounds fucking hella good though.
Oh
A
yeah.
remix of peach tea and lemonade. Okay,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how you would think it would be
grape
like
drink.
just cuz it's purple
Yeah,
grape. But I think they might already have a
purple
grape
drink.
flavor. Yeah.
I mean,
But
yeah,
peach
I think it's one
tea,
called grape.
yeah.
But peach tea and lemonade sounds hella good.
I like Truly Hard, similar to your favorite golf course classic. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, which that makes sense because it's like on a play on Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
It's also just an iced tea lemonade. And they use like he's was an old guy when it was like modeled after him, and they use that for the president. Like, yeah, I'm surprised it's literally not cough syrup and grape drink flavored. Like, I mean, that's what I knew lean as.
It'd be like a
was cough syrup and like cough syrup, Sprite, and some kind of like fruity drink,
yeah, yeah,
preferably grape, because I mean
getting that
that
codeine.
purple stuff. But
Yeah, funny sip juice.
had trouble
They
for using the president likeness.
can't do that. No, but I when this first came out, because this was a while back. This was like maybe a month ago. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Um, they actually, let me share the screen of the cease and desist, because that's kind of cool looking. They just they just straight up
Posted it.
yeah, they didn't, they just posted it. Yeah. I mean, it's all official and stuff. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe they wrote it up because maybe it was like somebody called and they were like, "Yeah, we got to stop doing that." And then they were like, "Hey, we can drum up some
Honestly, they
some
probably found out about it. The CIA probably fucking found it. We're like, hey, we can't have this.
yeah." Well,
Our
uh
no, Department of Homeland Security found it
yeah, Department of Homeland
somehow.
Security.
But I mean, speaking of like on the subject of us wanting to get sponsored by them, please sponsor us, G Subs. Come on, dude. We're here. We're waiting. We love your product. We're
We need
talking about it for
caffeine.
free. Come on.
I'm a
And
caffeine fiend.
I love it because I can control caffeine. Like most of the shit you get on the market today is like 160 plus. Most of them are
Yeah,
200, to where it's like, yeah, that's cool. Like it helps, but like sometimes like I would love one right now and be able
yeah,
to put like a half a scoop in or
yeah,
something like that in like the 32 ounce, which won't do shit. It'll have, yeah, a little bit of caffeine in it, but nothing more than anything else out in the market nowadays.
yeah. It's also like I did the math and I saved like 80 or more dollars from using Gamer Supps.
And we're
And that
not sponsored. Again, this is all free talking, dude.
and that
Come
was
on.
me. That was me during a like my last semester, where I was just like a little caffeine freak, just going to work and just being like, I didn't go to bed till like midnight, and
Yeah,
now I'm up early in the morning and trying to work. I'm just sipping on that caffeine.
dude.
I'm gonna
Same.
start calling it fiend. I'm gonna shorten it.
Caffeine, dude.
Yeah, sipping on that fiend, bruh.
Dude, let's do it. Let's start a trend here. A2J
Yeah,
started that fiend.
yeah, we on
It's
that
like we're all
fiend,
that
boy.
fiend dicks, dude.
Yeah, you're
Fiend
on that.
dicks, dude.
You're out there on that lean. Psh, we got
Get up.
we got 3 foam cups filled with like gamer subs. We on that fiend.
Fiend, homie. Fiend.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, like, what would your ideal flavor be if we were able to reach that pinnacle pass? Like everybody
Yeah.
wants fans, we want G Subs flavor.
This might be a pivot from what G Subs is doing right now with their flavors, and I don't know how well it might take. But I went to the dentist and they were like, "Hey, you drink coffee?" I was like, "Yeah, every morning." What of? Back off. I'm on that fiend.
Yeah.
And well, they're like, "Well, that fiend is dyeing your teeth. You look bad, you smell bad, you
Oh,
have bad tastes. Those shoes not looking great." So I just went
shoes
home crying.
whack, taste whack.
Whack. Yeah, no, they just told me my teeth were getting stained, and which was annoying because like the last time I went, they were like, "Do you drink coffee?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." It's like, "Whoa, that's crazy. Your teeth aren't getting stained at all." And then the next time they want to throw shade at me, all right.
They got to dentist be dentist, dog.
But I want to make if I had the chance, I would want a like a coffee alternative, uh,
Okay.
so that doesn't like have any like real affecting dye like coffee has. So
Well, coffee's mainly like it's acidic.
yeah, it's acidic.
So like this would I would assume would be fine. Like don't get me wrong, it does have some acidity to it, most likely. Like I haven't read the back
Yeah,
of one.
I don't think Well, maybe it is, but I feel like coffee in itself is what dyes your teeth.
Yeah, like brown magic bean juice doesn't help.
Yeah.
Like when you're on that fiend, there has to be the telltale signs, and it's usually
Yeah.
brown teethus.
There's always consequences to being on that fiend. You can't.
Ex- Look around, dude. Look at any Starbucks, Dutch Bros, whatever coffee shop you have. It is packed all the time.
Yeah.
We are fiend addicts through and through, and I'm for it. Fuck it.
What flavor are you going with? What are you gonna make if the chance came upon your doorstep, good sir?
So I do like your take on it. I think we could do a good coffee flavor. I
Yeah.
think that would be kind of cool. If that wasn't an option, I think some kind of like snowberry,
Oh,
like a
interesting.
snowberry tea or like some kind of tea flavor. I
Yeah.
think that would be pretty bomb because like I love their like fruity flavors and all that. That shit's hella good. But I
Hmm.
like something maybe a little bit more mellow. Like I do like that tea flavoring,
Yeah.
and but I think I'd go somewhere on that line.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
But for design, because they always have the fun designs. I don't know of a name right now,
Yeah.
but for our design, I would love to do a fucking like just ice scape, just middle of nowhere, and then just us on top of a mountain. One of us a buff barbarian figurine, the other a dainty, beautiful female, voluptuous female, huddled on the leg while the other holds a sword aloft. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
dude, and yeah, and it'd be like Ravaging Queen. I don't know, some kind of weird name flavor because they have their like guacamole gamer fart, titty
Yeah.
milk.
Which is so funny because like I like always heard that flavor name and I'm like, that's a wild name. Like that's gotta taste weird because it's
Yeah,
guacamole gamer fart. How the hell is that gonna be good?
yeah,
It's kind of their best flavor. Like it's because every time like when we ordered and we got the first order with the samples and that is always a sample. I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. Best one.
yeah. It's super fucking good,
Best one.
stupid good.
We got melon recently. Melon's pretty good.
Yeah,
It tastes like a melon.
yeah. Because I hear like it's supposed to be more of like a Japanese melon rather than being like watermelon or like cantaloupe or
Yeah, it's like a
anything like that.
honeydew. Like a
Yeah.
honeydew melon.
Okay.
But it's
Hell
got
yeah.
that classic like melons have a taste that when you like cantaloupe or honeydew or
Hmm.
when you bite into them, it's not the front flavor, it's the back airy flavor where
Hmm.
you're like, that's a melon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melon.
Yeah. Ooh, I just put my mouth on a melon. Interesting.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I like this.
Yeah. All right, guys. This was the A2J podcast. I was your host, Axel, and this was my co-host, John.
Later, homies. I hope you all have a good night. Sleep well, drive safe, whatever have you.
Thanks for looking at us.
Adios, bitches.
Later. That was